Hi guys, I've literally just got here to the slaughterhouse and there's one truck empty passing there. Okay, so I'm just arriving towards a slaughterhouse in the UK. I can see that there's trucks lined up already outside, so fuck's sakes, hopefully I'll be able to show you some of the animals. So these are the animals who are going in to the slaughterhouse. I can see them rattling around already. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is just so horrific, like every single time I do this. Just absolutely horrific. Hi babies, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fuck's sakes. I don't know if you can see them in there. Absolutely terrified. So they're literally rattling around. They'll be able to smell what's going on. Hiya, you right? Sorry?
I'm in a queue, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I know you're in a queue, but you're taking them to go and be murdered.
Murdered? They're going to be eaten as meat.
Right, well what would you call it if that was you and that was happening to you?
Well, they're animals, it's different.
You're an animal.
I'm not murdering them.
You're an animal.
Yeah.
You're not murdering them, you've exploited them and you're taking them to be murdered to make money from their flesh.
People want to eat protein, people want to eat meat.
No,
so
people, you don't need to eat animals for protein. Or exploit them, you don't need to exploit them for protein.
Well, we're not going to agree on it, but people want to eat meat, they want protein.
Yeah, but we don't need to do it, that's why it's barbaric.
If we stop rearing animals for people to eat, where would all the food come from?
Would get it from plants. We can thrive on a whole foods plant-based diet, it's scientifically proven now.
Yeah.
And there are millions of worldwide athletes and bodybuilders and everyone who's thriving on a full plant-based diet.
You wouldn't grow enough in this country to feed us.
Why can't you get it?
You wouldn't get enough food in this country to feed us.
You can.
Because all the other demands on land, you just wouldn't.
You're telling me that you can't grow plants in this country?
If we can grow plants, but we can't grow enough protein in this country to feed everybody.
You can't grow protein in this country. Protein comes from plants.
We're not going to agree on the other side.
Okay, but I'm just filming so that people know what's happening, because obviously if people knew that this was happening, if people saw it for themselves, they'd be absolutely horrified. What's happening?
They're in a queue. I can't help them being in a queue.
Okay, I know.
They're getting restless because they're a stadia. They've been fine all the way down, but because there's a bit of a backlog.
What do you mean they've been fine all the way down? Do you not understand what you're actually doing? Like, I understand that this is obviously, maybe it's been in generations and generations for a really long period of time. I'm not necessarily saying that you're a bad person, but I think a lot of farmers and
People want to eat meat. There's a good market for meat. People want to eat it.
It doesn't matter if there's a good market for it or not. If people saw that this was happening, they wouldn't be okay about it, and that's why it's hidden from people.
Nothing's hidden. People knew what was on in the country.
So you think that if people came into that slaughterhouse and saw what was happening, they would continue paying for it to happen?
They would still eat meat, yeah.
Why don't you think that they put slaughterhouse footage on the adverts on TV then?
There's no need to.
What do you mean there's no need to?
We've got nothing to be afraid of. We're allowed to use legal trade. People want to eat meat.
Right, you keep saying that. People want to keep...
People don't want to eat meat. They won't eat meat. We won't have to rear animals.
You keep saying that people want to eat meat. Just because people want to do a certain thing, it doesn't make it moral or justified.
I'm not talking about moral.
Some people, yeah, exactly. There's a difference between morality and legality. It's just because something's legal, it doesn't mean that it's moral. There's been lots and lots of things that have happened in the past which have been legal, which are now illegal because people have woken up and realised that it's not okay, so we no longer do it.
People that we milk cows, if people don't drink milk, we wouldn't have any cows, so there wouldn't be any beef. But as long as we've got cows, would they have cows?
So are they cows that have been used for dairy?
No.
They're what? Beef cattle?
Beef animals,
right. So what you're talking about cows used for dairy for?
Dairy cows have to have calves
yes.
to produce milk.
Obviously, yes, and most 60% of the population don't know that either.
Well, So the calves, either you kill them at birth,
right?
or else you rear them to make something useful.
Exactly,
out of them.
and how...
They eat plants, which absorb carbon dioxide. They produce protein.
You're telling me this as if I don't know. But we don't need to do it. You don't need to exploit animals to make them have babies to then steal their breast milk. It's disgusting. Like, how do you not think that how do you not even see in the slightest that that is wrong? We don't need cow's milk. We're human beings. We don't need the breast milk from a different species.
Masses of milk used every day. Where's it all going to come from?
We don't need to drink baby cow's milk. Humans do not need baby cow's milk. Do you really think that humans need baby cow's milk to be healthy?
If people lived on plants only,
right,
they would have to eat lots of other vitamins,
minerals
and things.
You can get calcium from
supplement the diet instead of this.
Do you know much about nutrition, or do you just know about animal farming?
I'm a nutritionist. I'm a farmer.
You don't need to be a nutritionist to understand that you can get calcium from plants. Every single plant has a calcium, just in varying degrees.
I know, every plant's different. They all have different qualities.
Yeah, so you don't need to drink and eat baby cow's milk or eat their flesh. Like, we should not be doing this to them. No. And it might be that you go throughout your whole life with nobody confronting you about this and holding you accountable, but this is not okay. Like, taking these sentient individuals to go and be murdered whilst they struggle for their lives. I've seen slaughterhouse footage.
I've just said it. I said before, if people don't eat...
Of course we're not going to agree, because you earn your whole income from their bodies.
If people from eating animals, I won't have to produce them.
You don't care about humans, you care about making money. No. Your main focus is to make money. Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
You just said that.
Why do you do this?
Because I enjoy working with animals.
You enjoy working with... So why don't you go and work at a sanctuary then, where they're living in peace, rather than being exploited?
I like being self-employed. I want to work with animals. I like farming. I like
you like animals, so you take them to be murdered in a slaughterhouse. That's your version of love. Are you actually okay?
From the moment they're born, we look after them for the rest of their life.
Okay, so if you bred a human into existence and then exploited them their whole lives and then took them to be murdered, then made money from their flesh, you would call that love? You would call that love? Why can't you answer my question? I'll answer your questions, but you can't answer my... You don't... That's not looking after them. How do you see that? How do you think that is looking after them? If you did that to a human, you'd be arrested. That is not looking after animals. You're taking them to be murdered.
They're in a safe box. They're bedded down. They've been transported safely. I can't avoid them being in a queue down here.
It's not that they're in a queue.
No.
The issue isn't that they're in a fucking queue. It's that they're going to be murdered. And they can literally smell what is about to happen to them. Absolutely disgusting. Look at these poor sentient individuals who are absolutely terrified for their lives. Like this guy thinking that he loves animals and that he's looking after them. How is this looking after them? It's absolutely disgusting. Like, they're so fucking brainwashed, it's insane. They're literally making money from their body. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I could help you. I know. I wish I could help you. So sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. Why would you want to be part of this? Like, seriously, why would you want to be part of this when we don't need to do it? If I'm not going to stand here and hold him accountable, then nobody will. And they'll just get away with doing this. Just because something's legal, it doesn't make it okay. I know, they're so scared. I'm so sorry, babies. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're going to be absolutely terrified in there. Can you just imagine if that was you? Just imagine for a split second if you were in this horrible truck, like waiting to be forced to your death outside a slaughterhouse. It's just absolutely disgusting when we don't need to be doing this. Like, we don't need to be exploiting and murdering innocent, defenseless animals. Like, humans have picked out the most defenseless, gentle animals to exploit. Oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I just don't understand how people think that this is normal. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, babies. I know, I wish I could save you. I'm sorry. I just don't understand how you can watch this, how you can see this and be okay about it. They're absolutely terrified. Fucking hell. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jesus. Okay, there's another huge lorry up there as well. It's just absolutely disgusting. What the fuck? Like, how do we actually think that this is okay or normal in 2026 when we do not need to be doing this? It's fucking disgusting. Like, and I can hear them screaming inside as well. It's just absolutely disgusting. If people saw what was going on, they would not be okay about this. Fuck's sakes. This is full here. Full of cows, full of innocent victims who are about to be forced to their death against their will. It's just absolutely disgusting when we don't need to be doing it. Like, there's not even a driver in there, he just left them. I don't know if you can hear them all rattling around in there, they're going absolutely nuts. Jesus. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, babies. I'm so sorry. I just don't understand how you can... Hi, Nicole. I don't understand how you can watch this and say such, like, disgusting things. You're either an absolute psycho or you're just feeling really, really guilty. It's just horrific. Like, they're literally screaming. They'll be able to hear what's about to happen to them. They can smell up to 10 kilometers, these animals. They've got such a strong sense of smell. I know, babies. I know. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can hear them crying in there. They're literally screaming for their lives. It's fucking disgusting. Like, we should not be doing this. Absolutely horrific. Jesus. Right, I'm going to turn my camera around to see if you can see inside. Oh no, babies, I'm sorry. I'm trying to show people what is happening to you. Guys, you need to stop demanding this to happen with that. You're literally demanding for this to happen to them with your money whilst you're not vegan. So if you eat meat, dairy, wear and buy leather, you are responsible for this. You're asking for this to happen with your money. They are sentient individuals, just like humans, just like dogs, just like cats. Like, they want to live just as much as we do. They are absolutely terrified in there. This is fucking disgusting. And I can hear all of the cows who are inside that slaughterhouse there screaming for their lives. Like, why would you want to be part of this? Why would you want to do this? I just don't get it. Yeah, just absolute psychopaths in the chat. You're saying this, you know, you could have just flicked on by, but you didn't. You obviously stopped for a reason. Look, they're pissing and shitting themselves. Look at all of that piss coming out of the back. That is how scared they are. That is how scared they are. That is like literally dripping out the back of that truck. This is absolutely disgusting. Like, this is not normal. It's not normal. It's not necessary. We shouldn't be doing it. This is not okay. Like, I absolutely hate this. It's just disgusting. But people, we have to turn up and show other people what is happening. So this massive box here is full of their skins, just driving past. You'll be able to see it inside there. All of that red stuff, that is full of their skins. And that massive warehouse there, that's where that box is going there, to that big warehouse. That is full of their skin. How disgusting. They can smell what is about to happen to them. They're absolutely shitting themselves. Imagine if that was you. Like, they have such a strong sense of smell, and they will be able to smell all of that flesh and guts and blood. Look at all of those skins there. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh my God. How disgusting. That is their skins piled up. Imagine if that was you. Oh my God, how on earth do these people think that this is normal? What the fuck? Like, I just cannot get my head around this. And they're literally in that truck there, just meters away. Look, I would say that that's like 10 meters, not even. There's the truck, and there is all the skins piled up. Tell me that they will not be able to smell that, because they fucking will be able to. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. Just imagine if this was you. And then that guy that I just spoke to down there, that's another small truck full of individuals waiting, just sat there waiting to be forced to their death. It's just absolutely disgusting. Like, I just cannot get my head around how is this still happening? Look at them all. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, like, the way that these people are just acting as if it's normal, it just honestly blows my mind. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the smell is so bad. It absolutely stinks. Like, I cannot even explain to you. Just imagine if you were there just meters away and you could smell what was about to happen to you. Right, now it's going in. So those individuals in there, that truck is full of individuals. They will not be coming back out. They will have their heads chopped off. They will be decapitated. They will be skinned. Most of those will be cows used for dairy, meaning that most of them will be pregnant. Most of those cows in there will be pregnant, and they will have their babies removed from them. Like, it's just absolutely disgusting. If you don't believe me, go onto YouTube and watch Dominion. Watch Dominion and see it for yourself. See what happens to these animals in your name, whilst you're paying for them to be exploited and murdered. Like, it's just absolutely disgusting. If people would stand here with me and see what was happening, they would not be okay about it. Like, look at all of those skins piled up. Just absolutely disgusting. Do you not think that they can smell all of that skin there? Look at all of their skins. They can smell. Yes, you know that they've got a strong sense of smell. Right, I know. And how terrified must they be? Imagine if that was you. Like, it's just fucking disgusting. How people think that this is okay, it blows my mind. Oh no, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Like, just the way that you say, yes, it's their hides. No, that's their skin. Imagine if we were calling our skins piled up there, just going, oh yeah, it's just human skin, it's just hides. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Seriously, this is fucking disgusting. It makes me so disgusted that these people can just think that this is normal. Like, they are so brainwashed into thinking that this is okay. And he genuinely was saying we need protein, like we don't need to eat animals for protein. And then talking about cows being pregnant, made to be pregnant, like as if it's just completely normal. How disgusting, like seriously. Imagine if that was you in there, being forced to your death. Just imagine. And now they're just sat there waiting in that truck. Oh my God. Like, oh, it's just absolutely gross. Just sat there smelling what's about to happen. If I can smell it, of course they can smell their own species, this happening to their own species. We should not be doing this, and we don't need to do it. It's not normal and it's not necessary. So that's the forklift that just went past with a box of their skins, and now it's going back into that main part of the slaughterhouse to collect more skins, and then it'll be coming to and from constantly all day. And I can hear them inside screaming, like literally screaming. Every single time I come here, I cannot get my head around it. It's like, it's actually surreal. It's just such a disgusting, surreal experience. I just wish you people who are like commenting these disgusting comments, why don't you come and stand here with me and experience this for yourself? Okay, so now this truck is leaving empty. That would have been full just before I got here. This one leaving empty now would have been full a second ago. Livestock, like it says on the front, livestock. They're not stock, they are animals, they are sentient animals, and we don't need to do this anymore. It's just absolutely disgusting. Just horrific, like absolutely horrific. See, it's empty. Coming out, leaving, empty, and then this tractor behind as well with another trailer, another empty one. Like all just acting as if it's normal, as if the murder and exploitation of animals, innocent animals, is normal. What the fuck? Like, why would you want to be part of this? Why would you want to be paying for this to happen when you don't need to? When we can get our protein and our nutrients and we don't need to wear leather products anymore? Like, why would you want to be doing this when you don't actually need to? Just absolutely disgusting. Like, imagine if that was your skin there piled up. Fucking stinks. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Oh, Jesus. Like, how disgusting, how disgusting. Get her arrested, I'm not doing anything. Oh yeah, okay, you're a butcher, so you would obviously comment that on here, wouldn't you? And what you trolls don't even realise, you're actually helping with the algorithm, you're helping the message get out to more people, you're helping people who actually have empathy see this for themselves so that they stop exploiting and using and murdering animals. Because nobody actually wants to do this deep down. We're just brainwashed and conditioned to believe that we need to do it and that it's necessary. How disgusting. Like, that warehouse is full of their skins and just, oh my God, it fucking stinks. Like, seriously, absolutely stinks. I can't even explain to you the smell. Okay, someone in here has said, I support you, Emma. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Jesus, it's so bad. What is that? Okay, yeah, so I'm at a slaughterhouse in the UK. There's a truck of cows there waiting to be forced to their deaths. I can hear them screaming for their lives inside. There's a whole warehouse there full of their skins piled up, and that all there is their skins piled up. How disgusting is that? Like, seriously, and we don't actually need to do this. So I'm here exposing the truth as to what happens at these disgusting facilities so that people stop paying for it, because we actually don't need to do it. So we don't need to eat their flesh, we don't need to drink and eat their baby's milk, and we don't need to wear their skin in the form of leather. So all of those skins there will be taken off and made into, it's making me gag. It's actually making me gag. It's so fucking disgusting. Oh my God. Just looking at that, it's just absolutely gross. Like, I can't actually get my head around how people would see that and then still want to keep paying for it. Just look at them. Those skins were actual sentient individuals not so long ago, and now they're just piled up as if they're nothing, as if their skins are just objects, and then they'll be sold to leather companies, and then they'll be made into handbags and shoes. Like, how disgusting. And no, I'm not wearing wool. I wouldn't be that stupid. I'm here talking about animal exploitation. I don't exploit animals for anything. You're trying to call me out to make yourself feel better, but it's not going to work. Like, I don't exploit animals. You're trying to appeal to hypocrisy. First of all, how does that even make you feel better for exploiting animals? But no, I wouldn't be that stupid. I don't exploit animals for anything. I'm not wearing sheep's wool. Like, how stupid do you actually think I am? Jesus. So that is their skins piled up. They're all just waiting there. They'll be able to smell what is about to happen to them. That's why when I came at first, they were going absolutely mental, like rattling around, because they're really, really, really scared. And then you saw the other truck as well with all of their shit and piss, like literally dripping out of the back. Okay, I can hear them screaming, like literally crying for their lives. My God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. So bad. No, it's not halal, and halal isn't any better or worse. There's no right way to do the wrong thing. So even if it was halal, how does that make it okay or not okay? All of these murder houses, aka slaughterhouses, every single animal struggles for their lives. Like, these are not nice facilities. I've never seen slaughterhouse footage where the animals are having a great time. Like, they're all scared for their lives, absolutely terrified, and you can hear them screaming inside right now. They just walk around acting as if it's normal, like it's fucking crazy. Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear them in there screaming. It's just disgusting. Jesus Christ. If you're actually Mrs. Empathy, stop driving, don't use technology. Yeah, so would you say that we should just get rid of the whole justice system then? That we should just go around exploiting and murdering humans as well? Oh my God, they're so scared. They're literally screaming out for their lives. Why are you only using that excuse, like, oh, you use a smartphone, you're driving, blah, blah, blah. So why are you only using that excuse to exploit and murder animals, other animals? Why are you not using that? Why are you, like, how does that even make sense? So should we just start making human slavery legal then, just because because we're driving around and that causes some kind of harm? Like, I'm not talking about just the harm and the cruelty. I'm talking about not using them and exploiting them for anything. It's fucking disgusting. Like, how you can actually come up with those horrible excuses to continue doing this. How am I acting superior? I'm literally just showing people what happens. This isn't acting superior. If somebody was stopping a dog from being beaten up or killed, or someone was stopping a human from being beat up or killed, would you then say to that person, oh, you think that you're superior? I'm trying to stop a huge injustice happening, and I'm literally just sharing with people what is happening, sharing with people the truth. So if you think in your mind that I'm acting like I'm morally superior, then that is your insecurity. But I'm just sharing with people the truth, because most people don't actually know that this is happening. Most people haven't seen this kind of stuff before, and they don't know that they're actually funding it with their money. Oh, Jesus, I can hear them screaming and crying in there. Can you hear that, guys? Can you hear them in there crying, screaming out? That is not just a normal moo where you would hear them mooing in a field. That is them screaming for their lives inside there. Jesus Christ, those boxes as well, full of their blood. Oh my God. Okay, so for anyone who's just joined, I'm stood outside a slaughterhouse in the UK. So there's animals in there, there's cows in there who are about to be forced to their death. There's lots and lots and lots of cows inside. And if you can hear, they're screaming and crying out, literally screaming for their lives. Why are you shaking your head? Like, you why are you shaking your head? It's disgusting. That woman just walked past and like shook her head at me. I'm just trying to tell people what is happening here. So if they're so transparent, why don't they put slaughterhouse footage on TVs then? Why don't they market it and be completely transparent? Like nobody would continue paying for this if they had to learn and know and see what was happening to these animals. I know, baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. Fucking hell. You wouldn't be laughing if it was you in there, would you? Disgusting. Shaking her head and laughing whilst there's literally cows in there screaming for their lives. How horrific. How horrific. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So if there's anyone actually in here who doesn't exploit animals and who is vegan, please let me know. If there's anyone open to understanding what is happening to animals in their name, also let me know. I think there's obviously a lot of people who are feeling very guilty because there's some wild comments coming in. But yeah, I'm just literally here exposing the truth, exposing the reality of what is happening in these facilities because people are paying for it and they don't actually know. Like nobody in their right mind would actually continue paying for this if they could see, if they were forced to see what happens to these animals, then they would not keep funding these industries. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. They must be so scared. I can literally hear them like crying out for their lives. It's so bad. So bad. If any of you were stood here with me right now, I promise you, you would be horrified. You would be absolutely horrified. This is just not okay at all. Yeah, so there's obviously a lot of people who are feeling guilty. It absolutely stinks. Fucking stinks. Like, it's so bad. I seriously think these places will actually go down in history. With all of those people in there laughing at what's happening, people are going to look back one day and think that was actually psychotic. Like, it will be, people will think how vegans are thinking now in terms of what is happening to animals and the way that we are so horrified at these horrific places. The rest of the population one day will think exactly the same. Okay, so this is that forklift again, full of their skins. Absolutely, oh fucking hell, that is gross. That is seriously gross. Oh my God. Jesus, it fucking stinks, like absolutely stinks. I just can't believe how normal they're all acting it, like just acting as if it's complete. Oh yeah, no, okay, so now they've covered, you know that there before, that was all of their skins that was exposed and now they've covered it all up. Jesus Christ, oh my God. Okay, so that warehouse in there is all full of their skins all piled up in there. That a second ago was uncovered, all of their skins were piled up. So if you end up watching the replay of this, you'll be able to see all of their skins that were piled up exposed there, and now they just put that cover on because they obviously don't want people to see. They know that I'm here filming. Now it's covered up. So if any of you were here about 20 minutes ago, you will have seen me filming this, all of their skins piled up there. And now it's covered. So in that warehouse there, that is all of their skins in there. How disgusting is that? Those skins belonged to sentient individuals who were living not so long ago, either a couple of hours ago or even a day or so ago. Like, who knows how long that they've been in here for, these skins. But those skins belonged, that actual skin was on sentient individuals, on cows who wanted to live and who didn't want to die. So you might be able to see the bottom of it there. Oh, it fucking stinks. Like, I cannot even tell you how disgusting it smells. It's so bad. So bad. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Just imagine if that was you and that was your skin in there. You'd just been murdered, screaming and struggling for your life, and your skin was just piled up as if it's just an object, and then it was going to be made into handbags and shoes. How would you feel if that was you? Really? Like, what would you want people to do? Would you want people to continue paying for this to happen to you? Or would you want people to stop paying for it and stop it happening to you? Like, if it was you in there screaming for your life, and no one was coming to save you because people keep funding it, what would you want someone to do? Would you want someone to keep paying for it? Or would you want someone to start seeing you as an individual rather than as an object? Because the root cause of all of this is that humans have been indoctrinated to believe that some species of animals are objects rather than individuals, but actually we're all the same in all the ways that it matters. So those cows in there who are literally waiting and they're going to be forced to their deaths, those cows are no different to you or me or dogs and cats or anyone else. So it's this belief that so many of us have, and vegans have just woken up to this, that animals are objects rather than individuals. So they feel all the same emotions as us. We're the same in all the ways that it matters. So obviously we don't look the same, but our instincts are the same. Our instincts are the same. We all want to live. We all have a sense of wanting to be with our families. Like, often these cows, so most of these cows who are being offloaded on that truck back there, most of those will be cows that have been used for dairy. So if anyone is in the chat and doesn't know what happens in the dairy industry, female cows are forced into pregnancy. Okay, there's another truck coming. Female cows are forced into pregnancy and then has her baby taken away so that you can take her breast milk that is supposed to be for her baby. Okay, that's another truck there full of cows, full of individuals who do not want to die. How disgusting. How bad. Oh, it's just, I just cannot get my hand around the sheer scale of it as well. It's just so bad. Yeah, okay, I'm the horrible woman when you're literally paying for animals to be forced to their death. I am the horrible woman, yeah, okay. You know that people used to say that about people who were trying to stand up against human slavery, the abolitionists, they got a lot of hate. People who started to say gay people it shouldn't be illegal to be gay, they got a lot of hate. People who've stood up against injustices in the past, they have also received a lot of hate. But we're literally I'm not doing this for me, so you'll never ever make me feel upset or angry. You can say what you want to try and offend me, but it's not going to work because I'm not doing it for me. I'm literally doing it for them. I'm defending the victims. So you can say whatever you want. And no, obviously I'm not wearing wool. Why on earth would I do that? I'm here defending animals. Why would I be exploiting animals whilst telling people to stop exploiting animals? Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. So bad. Or just like sat there waiting to be forced to their death. Just imagine if it was you in there. How would you feel? What would you want people to do? Carry on funding this happening to you? That's their blood in there, those boxes. If you can see that orange kind of box, that's just because of the leftover bits of blood on the side, but that is a box of their blood. How disgusting. How bad is that? Can you imagine? if that was you? Would you want someone to stop funding this, or would you want people to continue doing this to you? I can hear them screaming in there. Just let me know if there's anyone actually in the chat who is here not to just troll and make fun of animals being murdered. If there's anyone here who actually cares, then yeah, just let me know if you can hear them screaming inside. It feels just so bad for them. I just feel so horrific. Mad Mike's Mountain Madness. Okay, you care. That's great. So let me know if you can hear them screaming. And are you vegan, or do you pay for this, or are you open-minded to learning about what is happening to these animals? Yeah, because I'm literally just here. I'm not trying to point blame. I'm not trying, other than the work, you know, people who are in there, who work there, who are just like laughing. I find that really sick, actually. But yeah, anyone who's in the chat, I'm actually just here to share with you what's happening, because most people don't actually know. And I didn't used to know either until about a year ago. I didn't know what was happening either, and that I was paying for animals to be murdered, tortured, exploited, used. Like, I think we're purposely made to be completely disconnected to it so that we continue funding these industries, because these industries just want to make money. And they're literally just mocking us, like they're mugging us off. They don't actually care about us. They care about making money. They don't care about animals. They care about making money. And that farmer that I just spoke to as well, who was like, he said, I care about animals and I want to work with animals and I care for them. He's literally forcing them to be killed and making money off their body parts. That's not caring for someone. If you did that to a human, we wouldn't say, oh yeah, you really care about that person. You've just taken them to be murdered and made money from their flesh and their skin and their baby's milk. You would say, you're a psycho. That is not caring for someone. So yeah, if there's anyone actually open-minded to learning about this, then just let me know. I know there's a lot of trolls who are obviously feeling very guilty, but thank you anyway for being here, because it does actually help the algorithm and helps the message get out to people who actually do care and who have empathy for others and who just don't understand what's happening to these animals, like I didn't used to know either. But if I came across something like this a year or more ago, I would be like, what on earth is going on there? Like, tell me more, because I had no idea. Okay, so I don't know if you can see in the warehouse there still. So that warehouse is full of their skins. They will have all just been murdered, like every single one of them screaming and struggling for their lives. And now their skins are all piled up in there, waiting to be made into leather products, either handbags and shoes and belts. Like, imagine if that was you. How would you feel and that was happening to you? Would you want someone to stop? Like, it would be bad enough if we did need to do it, but we actually don't need to do it. That's the really horrific thing about it, is that we don't need to do it. That's why it's so bad. There's a couple down there with a dog. Oh, like the smell is just so horrific. So horrific. Okay, this massive one is now leaving empty. So you saw that one go past a second ago and now it's leaving. That was full of cows, full of sentient individuals a second ago. Jesus. Dogs are omnivores, so that means that they can thrive on plant-based dog food, so that we don't actually need to murder other animals to feed our companion animals either, because actually it's scientifically proven. There are actual studies done now to prove that dogs also don't need to eat dead animals either. Fucking gross, like actually disgusting. Fight for real human babies, but you can be against both. Like, I don't murder human babies, but if you're not vegan, then you exploit and murder animals. So you can be against both, you can stand up against both, but what I'm asking you to do is just not to participate in the slavery, exploitation and murder of animals. Trying to point out another injustice to make yourself feel better just doesn't work, because I'm not exploiting, murdering and enslaving humans, but that's exactly what you're doing to other animals. So all I'm asking you to do is just remove yourself from that and not do that to other animals. Okay, there's a whole other truck here now. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this will be full. Even more. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, it stinks. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, babies. I'm so sorry. Can you see that, guys? Can you see them in there? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So that is a double decker. Look at them up there. Oh my God. Fucking hell. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know, babies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what our species are doing to you. I'm so sorry. I know, I'm trying to make it stop. I'm trying. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. Can you see up there? That is a double decker, so there's even more up there. How horrific. Imagine how scared they are. Just imagine. I know, baby. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Fuck. This is just so bad. My God. I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could save you. I wish I could save you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So unfair. They're just innocent individuals and they don't want this to happen to them. Like, it's just fucking horrible. Why would you want to be part of this when you don't need to be? Why would you want to do this to them? Why would you want to be part of this when you don't need to be? You just don't get it. Like, they're innocent individuals. I'm so sorry, babies. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. They're so scared. Like, they're literally rattling around in there, fighting for their lives. Of course they don't want this to happen to them. Jesus Christ. Look at them up there in that double decker. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, what the actual fuck? They are absolutely terrified. Fucking terrified. Jesus, oh no, baby, oh no, I'm sorry. Fuck. Look how scared they are. You can see it in their eyes how scared they are. It's just not okay at all. Yeah, they're thinking, fucking help me, but I can't do anything. Like, all I can do is expose to people what is happening so that they'll stop funding this with their money and stop buying leather and baby cow's milk and meat. Like, those are optional products that we absolutely do not need in 2026. That's why this makes it so horrific, because we don't need to be doing it to them. Like, we can actually thrive. I am myself and millions of others who don't buy leather, meat and dairy. We are thriving and we don't do this to them. So it would be bad enough if we did need to do it, but we don't. Oh my God, they're literally struggling in there. Jesus Christ. So sorry, babies. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Look how scared they are. Look how scared they are. I know, babies, I know. I really wish I could help you. I just, like, honestly, people who are coming on here and commenting the wildest comments, I just can't understand what is even going through your head. Like, I don't understand how you can be so psychotic. If I saw something like this a couple of years ago, before I was vegan and before I stopped exploiting animals, like, I would be absolutely horrified at this.
Before I go, just remember, if you stop us producing animals in this country, where you can monitor it, you can see what goes on in the fields and things, it'll come from abroad. People buy meat, they'll bring it from abroad. You won't be able to monitor that.
It's not just trying to stop this in this country.
I know you're about the morality, but if you stop us producing meat here, it'll come from abroad. There won't be any controls. You don't know how it's being produced.
It's not about... Okay, so it's not meat, it's flesh.
Yeah,
it's a sentient animal's
we're not
flesh.
agree on that,
No, but why have you come back over to me speaking to me then? If you're thinking I'm not going to agree with you, you want me to agree with you.
I want you to realise if you stop us producing it here, it'll come from abroad where animals aren't kept in the conditions that are weak.
I'm not trying to just stop it from happening here. We're trying to...
I know.
We don't need to do this. This is why it's so bad.
I know.
And there are actually farmers, for example, I know dairy farmers who have... They feel bad about what they're doing to the animals and they realise that they don't need to do it anymore. So they switch over to plant-based farming, oat-based farming, or things like that.
I just want you to realise, if we can produce it here, where you can help control it and have good standards and things like that, it's going to come from abroad.
It won't though. If the whole world collectively slowly stop to do it, which is not going to happen overnight, you do know that.
Change the world,
it's not going to happen overnight, but it's not just this country that this is happening.
If you can change the world, stop people...
but it's not...
Stop people killing each other.
You're using other injustices to try and justify this one. You are, but
animals are important.
Of course, there's bad things happen.
If you've got time to debate about it, they just stop people killing each other. All right, then
killing humans isn't legal.
I know it is. Yeah. All right.
No, killing humans isn't legal. So we're trying to make this illegal as well because they are as sentient as us. But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad when you take them in there? Honestly, you don't.
No, because I've done my very best for them from the day they're born. We look after them all the time. Then there's a good market. People want to eat them. If people didn't want to eat them...
But that's not the point. You're going off on a tangent. I asked you if you feel bad. Do you feel emotional? Like, do you feel...
No, because...
You don't feel emotional? No. So do you see them as objects then?
If I wasn't brought up on a farm, I might. But I've had to dispense with that emotion to be able to do what I do.
Okay, so you admit that there's a disconnect there then?
Well, people are different. I can manage it very well. Some farmers are more sensitive, I suppose.
Right, okay, so you don't feel bad about it then?
I don't know, because I feel good that I've done my very best for the animals.
But you know that like slave owners used to say that and people who have done horrific things in the past used to say things like that.
I don't agree with that.
You are a slave owner. They are slaves to you. You're a slave owner. You're making money off their body parts. Jesus Christ. I know, babies. I'm so sorry. What do you mean it's only white people who complain about this stuff? Do you really think that the colour of my skin makes a difference as to whether I respect animals or not? What the fuck? What even is that? What is that excuse even? It's not because I'm white that I care about animals. Are you trying to say that because I'm white, I respect animals? Like, you don't need to be white to respect and care about animals. What a crazy thing to say. So disgusting. Like, it's so bad. Just because people want to drink their baby's milk and eat their flesh and wear their skin when we don't actually need to. There's thousands and millions of vegans worldwide who are not doing this to them, and they are absolutely thriving and healthy. That's what makes it so bad, is because we don't need to be doing it. They're animals. We are animals. Humans are animals. They feel the same emotions as we do. This is just not okay. Okay, so if you think that I'm scaring the animals from my tone, how do you think they feel being sat outside a slaughterhouse where they can smell all of the blood and guts and literally hear other cows inside screaming? If you think that it's me that's scaring them with my tone of voice, how do you think they feel sat outside a house of murder about to be forced to their deaths? They're shitting themselves. Like, they've just come on a fast, busy road in this horrible, massive vehicle, and you're telling me that my voice is scaring them. Like, seriously, wake up. Wake up, get with reality, and realise that you are, if you're not vegan, you are directly funding for this to happen with your money. You're asking for this to happen with your money. If the demand goes down, then the supply goes down. It's really that easy. One day this will not be happening, and we'll all look back absolutely disgusted how vegans are looking at this situation right now. You are on the wrong side of history if you're not vegan. It's really that simple. How disgusting. How disgusting. Like, they are absolutely terrified. This is so unfair. So unfair. Look at them. It's just so bad. This is just horrific. No, babies, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I really, 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 really wish I could do something to help you. I can't. All I can do is expose to people what is happening to you. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, baby, I'm sorry. Fuck's sakes. Hey, that one's going in now. Jesus. What the fuck? Excuse me? Do you feel bad about this? You don't? Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, you would. It would be different if you were in there. If you were in there. That's a really nice mentality to have, isn't it? Lovely. She says she doesn't feel bad. Nice. Would be different if it was her in this fucking slave truck, though, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with people? Like, I just don't understand how people can be okay with this. I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Jesus. Just cannot even get my head around how bad this is. Yeah, I'm a tosser because I'm defending your victims. Obviously, you would say stuff like that because you're speaking from the position of the oppressor. You're calling me an absolute tosser. Like, do you honestly think that you're going to offend me? I've said this before and I'll say it again. You will never offend me because I'm not doing it for me. I'm literally doing it for them. Like, you can call me every single name and insult under the sun. I really couldn't give a fuck because I'm not doing it for me. I'm defending your victims. And when you say something like that, all it proves is that you're experiencing something called cognitive dissonance. And if you don't know what that means, then Google it. Because you're feeling guilty, so that instead of listening to the message, you attack the messenger because you don't like what you're hearing and you're feeling guilty. So instead of changing your actions, you just try to result to insulting people or attempting to assault people, but it's not going to happen. All I'm doing is defending your victims and you're feeling guilty about it. That isn't my issue. Instead of doing that, why don't you just change and stop exploiting them for their skin and for their flesh and for their baby's milk? Jesus. They're literally rattling around in there, absolutely terrified. Jesus, oh my God, oh my God. I know, babies, I'm so sorry. Everyone keeps asking me about my jacket. It's not made out of wool. Why would I be that stupid? I'm trying to get people to stop exploiting animals. I'm not going to be stood here wearing someone's wool. And also, you're just trying to appeal to hypocrisy to make yourself feel better. Oh my God. This looks like a baby here. Hi, gorgeous. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. I know, baby. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. Yeah, exactly. So you're using things like, oh, what are you wearing? But you pretend, you're so transparent. Like, we speak to people like you every single day. If you didn't feel guilty, then you would have just scrolled on by. But there's obviously something within you that's feeling something. That's why you're here saying all these crazy, weird, like, comments about steak and burgers. It's like, okay, but you wouldn't be saying that if you were in their position, would you? Imagine if it was you in there, about to be forced to your death, smelling what could happen, smelling what was about to happen to you. You would want someone to stop doing it. Like, how is that hard to understand? We are literally, like, so many people are conditioned and brainwashed to believe that certain animals don't feel certain emotions, but they are the same as us in all the ways that it matters. I know, I'm sorry. Look at you. I know, I wish I could help. Jesus. I know, baby, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I really wish I could help you. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, so anyone who's actually trolling in here, I just want to say thank you, because I've said this before, but it actually does help with the algorithm and helps reach the people who genuinely care and who just don't know what's happening to the animals. So thank you again for all of your wild comments. I know, baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Fucking hell. Jesus, just imagine how scared they are. Just imagine if that was you in there. You could actually smell the guts and the blood, hear the screaming of other cows. Like, imagine how you would feel if that was you. Just because someone wants to drink your baby's milk and eat your flesh and wear your skin when they don't actually need to. How horrific. We really, really, really shouldn't be doing this. It's not normal and it's not necessary. We're just brainwashed to believe that it is, but vegans have just basically gone back to how we viewed animals when we were children. That we don't want to hurt them, we don't want to exploit them. It's really that simple. I know, baby, I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. I'm sorry. Fuck's sakes. Can you see them in there, guys? No, baby, I'm sorry. Okay, if there's anyone who's not actually trolling in the chat, can you just let me know if you can see them when I'm holding the screen up? God, they must be absolutely terrified. Like, they're literally shitting themselves. And again, I can still hear the ones inside screaming and crying out for their lives. It's just so bad. I just can't get my head around why and how people could continue doing this. Yeah, okay, thank you, vegan engineer. At least there's one person with empathy in here. There's a lot of trolls who are trying to make themselves feel better by trying to appeal to hypocrisy, commenting burgers, steaks, but you know, you're just helping with the algorithm and you're just proving that there's a small part of you that actually does care. Like, you're pretending to be a psychopath, but if you didn't care, then you would have just scrolled on by. No, sorry, baby, I'm sorry. You won't be in pain anymore once you're gone. Fuck's sakes, I know, baby, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I wish I could help you. I know, baby, I know. It's okay. I know, baby, it's okay. Oh, fuck, it stinks. I don't understand how people work here. Like, it absolutely stinks. It's disgusting. So if anyone's who's just joined, I'm outside a slaughterhouse in the UK. So I'll show you this warehouse again. Obviously, you can see the cows in there in the truck who are all just lined up waiting to be forced to their deaths. This warehouse here is full of their skins. So I'm not sure if you can see in there because it's quite dark, but that warehouse is literally full of their skins. So when I first got here, under that big white sheet there, that was all uncovered when I first got here. So under there, you could see at the start of the live stream, if you wanted to go back and watch the replay, you'll be able to see it. But that is full of skin under there. Their skins literally piled up. And can you imagine, this truck is literally, so that again, that's their skins. And again, that piece of plastic wasn't on that when I first got here. Now that forklift that's driving past has started putting plastic on. Jesus. And they will be able to smell. It's literally just meters. Okay, so that under there, that's all their skins. You might be able to see the bottom of it still there. That's their skins piled up. That is literally meters away. That truck there, I would say that that's probably like 7 meters from there to there. That's how far away from other cows' skins, and they can smell for up to 10 kilometers. Just imagine how terrified they are. They can literally smell 10 kilometers away. Jesus. Oh, they must be fucking terrified. Like, imagine just not even being able to get out and escape. Imagine being in there trapped, being able to smell those skins and that death in there, in that slaughterhouse, being able to smell the disgusting, horrific death and murder and not even being able to escape and get anywhere. It's just mind-blowing that people still actually continue paying for this even when they learn about it. But thankfully, good people do change. That's why there's millions of vegans worldwide who stop paying for animals to be exploited and murdered. When they learn about what is actually happening to these animals, they actually stop paying for it and stop seeing them as objects rather than individuals, because that is the root cause of this. The root cause of this is that humans have been brainwashed and indoctrinated to believe that animals are objects. Some animals are objects instead of individuals. so bad. I know, I wish I could set them free. I wish I could. There's nothing else I can do other than just expose to people what is happening to them so that they stop paying for this and stop exploiting animals for anything. So veganism is the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So that includes their skin, their wool, their feathers, their flesh, their baby's milk, their eggs. We don't go to zoos or marine parks, so we don't participate in any animal exploitation because we understand that animals are individuals rather than objects. So it's a mindset shift on how you view animals, and things like not wearing leather and wool and being on a full plant-based diet are just consequences of adopting this mindset that other animals are sentient and they are individuals rather than objects. So these practices are just a consequence of not exploiting animals. So just, for example, how we see other humans as individuals, so we don't want to go around exploiting and murdering other humans. It's not like we have a name of something which means that we don't exploit and murder humans. So this is why one day veganism won't actually be a thing, because most people will be living without exploiting other animals. So vegan won't even be a word because it will just become the norm. Just absolutely terrified in there. Like, you can see it in their eyes how scared they are. I know, baby, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jesus. Really wish I could help you. Okay, so if you're not vegan, this is what you're paying to have happen. So if you use animals for their flesh, for their skin, for their baby's milk, you are directly asking for this to happen with your money. Look at them, they're literally trying to escape. She's looking at me, they're looking into my eyes, asking me to get them out. It's just absolutely horrific. So if you're in the chat and you are open-minded to what I'm saying and you don't understand what is happening to animals, then go and watch Dominion on YouTube. So if you just type in Dominion in YouTube, then go and watch that, because it opens your eyes to the reality of how humans are exploiting other animals and that we don't need to do it. It just helps you really understand all of the different ways that humans exploit other animals. So now this one is going in. So that huge double-decker truck with all those individuals that I just made eye contact with, that is going into the slaughterhouse, they will be decapitated, they will have their skin removed. Some of them will be pregnant because most of the cows used for dairy are actually pregnant still. Then their skin will be removed, piled up here in this warehouse that I've shown you, all for optional products, all for something that we actually don't need. And we are not supposed to have baby cow's milk in our body. Like, we are human beings. We are not supposed to eat and drink baby cow's milk. All of these industries are doing are making money off our gullibility, basically. They've literally convinced a whole species, almost a whole species, because now many people have woken up to it, that we need to drink the baby cow's milk. So literally the milk that is supposed to be for a baby cow. And we don't need to eat their flesh to thrive and be healthy. That's why there's millions of vegans who are thriving worldwide. And we definitely don't need to wear their skin either. So I'm going to start wrapping it up there. If anyone's got any last serious questions. But yeah, the main thing is just go and watch Dominion on YouTube, please. Go and learn the reality of what is happening to these animals for yourself. Because I didn't know either. And all I'm trying to do is expose the truth to people and help people understand. Because we don't need to do it. And we shouldn't be doing it. It's not necessary and it's not normal to be doing this. So go and watch Dominion and watch it for yourself, because most people haven't seen slaughterhouse footage. Like, most people don't actually know what goes on in there, but then it's when you see it and learn about it yourself that you realise, what the fuck have I actually been doing? What have I actually been paying for this whole time when I didn't actually need to be? So yeah, if anyone's actually open-minded, then please go and watch Dominion on YouTube, or click the link in the description of this video. That's a 6-minute documentary. It's just 6 minutes, and that shows you the truth. All of the things that they want to hide from you on purpose so that you continue giving them money. All they care about, these industries and these farmers and these slaughterhouses and even like zoos and marine parks, all they care about is money. So thank you so much for being here, anyone who's actually been supporting. Yeah, anyone else as well who's been trolling. It's, you know, like I keep saying, every single comment helps get the message out there to people who do actually care and who do actually respect animals, but who have just been conditioned to believe that we need to do it, and we actually don't. This is the worst thing about it, is that we don't actually need to do it. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'll see you all later.